Wow, that light.
All right, that's better. I get a little zit right here. Why is this echoing? All right, I'm going to fix this. Okay, I hope you're hearing me. I see Foreign TTB here. Welcome, Foreign TTB. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's better. All right, that looks better. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you can see the other side of my computer over there. All right, I had to just switch around and use this other one because that one is kind of acting foul. I don't know if it's because it's raining. I don't know. I got a zit on my face. But welcome, guys. It is Saturday evening, and unfortunately, I couldn't get my mom on. She's not feeling too well, but I said, before I run off to work, let me get on here and just chat with you all about what happened this week. So many things happened this week. Some of it I missed, some of it I'm yet to see, but there have been so many things that happened this week. For me personally, I had a fantastic week because the way I see it is every day that you wake up and you are vertical, you have so much to give thanks for. You have so much to give thanks for. There shouldn't be any time to complain. Once you are being grateful, there's no time to complain. Whatever isn't going right, fix it. If you can't fix it, find somebody who can. If you cannot find anybody who can fix it, then maybe you should get rid of that problem and move right along. There should be no reason in this life where anybody should have the same problems dragging along, dragging with them day in and day out, the same problem with no solution. So we're all about finding solutions to the problems and not having the problems control us and take a hold of us and our entire being. All right, welcome, guys. It's me again. Thank you all for coming. Teacher P in the house, Foreign TTB in the house. Is there another 2 million people in the house? Or another 10 million people in the house? Who else is in the house? Come on in, guys. This is Trev from Treversence. You're always welcomed in my house. The only rule is that you take your shoes off. To the right, you'll find the subscribe button, and to the left is the like button. Touch them both and come on down. Take a seat on our couch and let's chat. We're going to chat about what happened this week. Now, I'm going to be here for just about 59 more minutes. To be exact, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be sharing just a few things that happened this week with you all. Not too many things. But before we get into it, guys, a little laughter is always good for the soul. So let me give you this one first. This one will make you smile. This one here will make you smile, guys. Before we do. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. That was a good one. So, lots of truths have been revealed. Did you have any truths revealed for you this week? What happened? Does anybody want to tell me about the truths that were revealed for them this week? We know there are lots of times when we are led to believe one thing when the total opposite is what is happening. The total opposite is the truth, and we are being misled, just like that magician was misleading the people into believing that really there was a human being who could function with the top half of his body missing and be able to do all those things, to push a table, to be stuck in a table and be functioning. That any human can function without their head is inconceivable. And for that magician to play that trick on those poor, young, impressionable children, only for somebody to come and reveal the truth. What truth was revealed to you this week? Now, I have one story that I'm going to have to share with y'all today. Now, I told you all how, for those of you who have gone through my videos, I know not many of you have, but for those of you who have gone through my videos, you may see where I spoke about the last time. Let me see something here. Somebody sent me a message. Let me see. Okay. So for those of you who have gone through my videos, you will see where I told you about the time. Oh, okay, sweetheart, no problem. Just be safe. Be safe, Teacher P. Because I know the roads down there are crazy. So just be safe. All right, guys. So if you all have gone through my videos, any of you that have gone through my videos, you will see where in one of my videos, or maybe more than one of my videos, I spoke about how terrified I was when the individual to whom I was married. Sometimes things happen like so weird, like I don't know. But I'm going to show you all the picture. Let me show you the picture, guys. If you have gone through my videos, you probably have seen that picture before. All right. So those of you who have been on my channel probably have seen that video before. Now, that video, that picture there that you see is the aftermath. What was left after that individual kicked the door down that night, the night we separated, when he threatened to kill me if I didn't get out of his house. That's the door that he had kicked down. And I told you all how that terrified me. terrified me immensely. For many reasons, that terrified me. It wasn't just me, but my child who experienced it and was severely traumatized by the event. That was one thing. But as we moved along, and I figured that, you know what, I'm trying to be safe. I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to put this behind me. I'm trying to plow ahead, forward. Those events don't usually go away from your mind, because I also told you about the other one who had attacked me with the knife. Those events don't just go away, but we move forward and we try as best we can to not dwell on them, but we never forget them. Those traumatizing events, you never as a human being forget. No matter what happens after that, you don't forget those traumatizing events. And over the years since that event, I've done counseling, I've done everything. I've tried to block it out. I've done everything to try to get it out of my mind. It never goes away though. And that is just natural. That is not whether or not I'm holding on to it, or that is just natural, that you don't forget your experiences, just like you don't forget something that happened to you in kindergarten. It could be 50, 60, 70 years ago. You will still remember. You won't remember every event of your life, but there are some events that remains with you no matter what. This is one such event that will stay with me until I die. I will never be able to forget it. I can move away from it. I cannot dwell on it, but I will never be able to forget it. Now, what do you say? What would you say if I tell you that after all of that and the restraining order that followed, the separation, the divorce, everything, and I've told you about everything else that I later discovered and everything else that followed, and all that I had to go through to recover from that event. What if I told you guys, what if I told you that a few days ago, this very same individual would send me a text informing me that he has moved to live just around the corner from me? Yes. To inform me that he has now come to live right around the street. I can't tell nobody where to live. I don't have control over that, but I'm just sharing it with you all out there. I don't know if this is an effort to torment me. I don't know. But after you kicked a door down and threatened to shoot a woman, why in the name of Jesus you come to move right around the street from her? Is that an effort to scare me, to make me afraid, to have me move? So now if I have to, say, go to the pool in my complex, if I have to go to the pool, I have to worry that you are going to be there. So my fares, the fares that I've tried for 5 years to get away from, the fares that have ruled my mind for the last 5 years, have now come back fresh in me. Now I must deal with it. because you are living now just around the corner. Just around the corner from me. I don't know, guys. I don't know. My lovely travelers, you all tell me, am I overreacting? Am I... Topaz is in the house. Welcome, Topaz. You always have great ideas. Foreign TTB as well, Teacher P, you all always have great ideas. Talk to me. Am I overreacting? Is this something that I should just be comfortable with and just say, you know what? It's 5 years, don't worry about it. It's... What do you all think? Talk to me, my travelers, because I am going to share with you all and the world that I am terrified. It's almost like the whole event came right back, flooding me. When I saw that text, it felt like a brick. Like, who does that? Who does that? After you kick the door down, threaten to kill me, if me not get me what's it, not tear not clot out of your place. Me file a restraining order, got you out, and now 5 years later you send me a text to tell me, say, you live right down the street. You're moving right down the street. Right down the street from me, right round the corner. Foreign, remember, Foreign, this is the home we shared. This is the home we shared. So that answers the rest of that question. That answers the rest of that question. When you say, is it possible that the text is for intimidation? Honestly, I feel so. Even though he has to... So if I say she watching Euro Cup, so give her a few minutes, she give me her full attention. All right, take your time, sweetheart. Take your time. We're just going to be here for just about an hour. So just about an hour. I don't even know. But Foreign says, is it possible that you got the text for intimidation? There are many things that are possible, Foreign. Many things that are possible. He does have the right to tell me where he lives. He does have the right to do that. And I have the right to do that too if I were to move, to inform him. Because, you know, we still share a minor child. But just the mere fact that you know the history, you know what happened, you know what you did, and you know how terrified you made me. Of all the places in the world, you move back right behind me. You move back right behind me. And nobody can convince me that this is not an attempt to, as you say, intimidate me. An attempt to drive fear of the living God in me. To make me now be terrified of my shadow. Be worried, like, who is there? It's almost like one of those scary movies, like, who is there? You're always so scared. And I just feel, I feel that way. Honestly, I feel that way. Honestly, I feel that way. Yes, foreign. This is the home we had shared, and then the events where he kicked the door down and threatened to kill me if I didn't come out of his XYZ Tyrannoc house. So the restraining order that I filed saw him leaving and having to sign over the house to me. So I still live in my house. All right. But now that you send me you have moved in around the street, just over there, And it makes, and I'm wondering, it just makes everything just come flooding back, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to overreact, and I don't think I'm overreacting. I don't think I'm overreacting. I just think that there is an effort to drive fear into me, to intimidate me, because I would never, as a rational thinking person, under no circumstances would move in right behind you. Under no circumstances. Now, if I have to go to the pool, I have to do, so he's going to be there. I'm not saying he's going to attack me, but I'm not ruling it out. Because this is the person who kicked the door down and threatened to kill me if I didn't come out of his house. So I don't put nothing past him. This is the same person who burned up the good functioning car and told the police that I burned up the car because I was trying to frame him because he said he didn't want me. I'm this evil person who's going to frame somebody. This is the same person. This is the same person, as I told you all, who had my name at the police station for months. For months. He kept calling the police and making fake reports because he had a plan. So that has invited me into the mind of such an individual. So when you tell me, say you move right around the street from me, it drives fear into me. Let me tell you all something, guys. I am not saying, not accusing anybody of anything. I am just saying, I'm going to share this with y'all. A week, 2 weeks, maybe like 2 weeks ago or so, I went to work overnight. When I came home in the morning, my front door was wide open. And I thought, that is strange. I am sure I locked the door before I left. The door is wide open though. When I say wide open, guys, I mean flung open, wide open. A bear could have walked in. A snake could have slithered in. Anything, wide open. And I thought, that's interesting. All right. I didn't think much of it. Walked through the house, looked through, and I just thought, okay. A couple of days after that, I was coming home from work. This was in the daytime now. I'm coming home from work, and I stopped at the store. When I got out of the store and I was walking towards my car, I noticed that the hood of my car was slightly open. And I thought, I haven't gone into the hood of my car. And I wasn't stopped at the gate to work, because usually sometimes you are stopped at the gate and random checks are done. And during those checks, they'll open your bonnet, open your trunk, and search your car, give your car a thorough check. And I said, I hadn't been stopped at the gate in a minute. So why in the world would the hood of my car be partially open? But I just like, That's interesting. What if I could be driving down the highway and the hood could have just flown open and then I'll probably have an accident. So I was like, that's strange. But anyway, I just banged on it, shut it, and kept going. You know, it came across my mind and I mentioned it to a few people and they're like, oh, that's strange. But hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Then I get this text that the man lived right around the street from me, and it makes my head go wild. Because I told you how the man terrifies me. Kenida, I'm answering you the truth. Yes. You understand me? And I said to myself, like, several things crossed my mind, Kenida. Because I said, let me walk through the house, see if anything is missing, see if there's no way for anybody to get under the beds or anything. I looked in all the closets, everything. And I just thought, I just didn't. I just was like, God, the cops, am I overreacting? Could it be that I didn't pull the door up right and did the wind blow it open? All of that came to my mind. And I just thought, you know what? Just go to my bed, go sleep. Yeah. I don't know. But no, it gave me reason to think. I think, I'm just thinking and I'm thinking out loud to y'all because I know there are a lot of people out there who want to keep things to themselves because they know people are going to say crap, people are going to say this, people are going to say that, and they're afraid. I'm no longer afraid of what people are going to say, So I share out loud my thoughts because a lot of times when people don't share their thoughts and things happen, people are like, oh, but you should have done this and she should have done that and she should have done this. Why she never do this and why she never do that and stuff like that. And hindsight is always 2020. Because at the time, I just thought maybe, just maybe, the possibility that in my hurry to leave, I didn't pull the door all the way up. That's what came to my mind. That in my rush, I probably thought I'd shut it but not pulled it all the way up, and the wind probably just blew it open. That was just my thought. When the car incident, I couldn't explain the car incident though. There was no way for me to explain it. So I was just like, what could that be? And I was still baffled by why the hood of my car would be partially opened if I never opened it. I never took it to the mechanic. It was never, you know what I mean? So imagine when we get the text, Kenita. Imagine when we get the text, or everything start flood my mind, and I just started to. It's almost like some kind of, just like my mind is in a whirlwind of confusion, because now I'm saying, shit. Maybe when I saw the door open, I should have called the police. So you see the confusion in my mind. Because at that time I had a rationale that maybe I didn't pull up the door properly. Maybe I didn't pull the door up properly and thought I had. Then the car, I still have no explanation for the car. And then now I get the text and my whole equilibrium is like set in a different motion. Like, what in the world? What in the world? I don't know, guys. I am just sharing with you because, you know, you all are like family to me. You all are, you all don't know how much you mean to me. When I get to come here and talk to you, and I get to come and vent, and I get to share my experiences, and when people email me and when people text me and say, you know, Trev, I went through the same thing. I went through the same thing. And for years now, I've been ashamed. I cannot tell anybody, cannot tell a soul how, because I'm so embarrassed. I can't tell anybody what I went through because I went through something similar to yours. When I see people text me and email me and stuff like that, you know, so I know that at least somebody's gaining strength from my strength. And I don't consider myself to be overly strong. But my little strength that I'm sharing with you all, I'm so happy that at least somebody is getting some inspiration from it and somebody is seeing a way to move forward, regardless of what you have encountered in life, to move forward. So right now, guys, I don't know. I don't know. But I will tell you all that, yes, I am fearful. I am fearful. Because you all know, if somebody wants to hurt you, there's nothing you can do a lot of time. Here comes my lovely traveler, Cher. Cher is in the house. Welcome, Cher. How are you, my love? How is your Saturday going? Right? You see what I'm saying, Kenita? I mean, when you say if I went into the house without calling the police, you understand what I'm saying when why I say I did not see the need to call the police. It's not like I came and the door was broken or a window was broken, or I came and I saw somebody in the house. That was not the case. So I just took the blame. I just thought, oh, yes, my love, Kenida. Yes, my dear. I have grown. And to be able, I'm able to talk about it. You know, that is also my therapy, because I told you all last week that I find myself talking to myself. I used to find myself talking to myself. You could be in my company and you could hear me utter something. It happens to me at work. People like, my coworker be like, did you say something? And I'm like, oh, my coworker always say, Trev, you talking to yourself again? And I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah. So my therapy, it has been therapeutic for me to come here and talk to you all and share my experiences with you all. You know? And honestly speaking, at that time, Kenida, I took the blame for it, like many of us would do. You know, you see some looks like it doesn't look too right, and you just take the blame for it. Oh, maybe I forgot that. Maybe I forgot it. That was how I saw it. That's why I took the blame for it. I said, maybe I didn't pull the door up right. Maybe. And that could still be the case. That could be the case, that I did not pull the door up properly. That could be the case. I'm not going to deny that that is a possibility. The car I couldn't explain. But when I got the text, imagine how everything just floods me back and my whole brain just went all topsy-turvy. You know, now I'm like, I'm not confused, but I'm terrified. Now I have reasons to be worried. Now I'm thinking, what if the door? What if the car? What if? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I am going to continue living my life. I am going to continue doing what I do. I am not bothering anybody. I'm not interfering with anybody. I'm not going looking for anybody. I am not searching for anybody. I'm not hunting anybody down. You understand? The only reason I had looked up this address, because I told you several years ago when he moved out, he used a strip mall as his address. A strip mall, a barber shop in a strip mall as his address. Not my business. Sent me a text, tell me the address of the house he had bought. I never Google it. I never look it up. I never drive past it. I'm not here on this. Life is too short. Life is too short. I don't have time. But I Googled this one because I was shocked. I was extremely shocked when I saw it, because I said, I know the address is right behind me right there. So I was shocked. So I looked it up to see if it's my mind or it's really true. It's really true. All right. But let me tell you, I shall live. I shall live. All right. God look out for his children, and the wicked shall not survive. All right. Psalm 91 says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver me from the snares of the fallen, from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover me with his feathers, and under his wings shall I trust. Let's move right along. Who is this in the chat asking me how old are you? Dennis Alkis? Hello, Dennis. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for coming onto my live. I hope you are having a fantastic day. All right, the lovely Kenita. The lovely Kenita said, it's not you alone going through it. Yes, I know, darling. Yes, there are lots of people who go through lots of crap like I have. There are lots of people who are open to sharing, and there are lots of people who will not share because they're afraid of the backlash, what people are going to say, and all that stuff. I have moved away from that long time ago, so I'm no longer afraid of what people are going to say, because trust and believe me, if you are going to call me ridiculous, desperate, stupid, foolish, whatever the words you want to use to call me, I've already called myself. So I'm not going to be offended if you call me those names, because guess what? They're coming out of your mouth. So therefore, it tells me already what's going on inside of you. So you have to be hurting to want to hurt somebody else. So if you want to talk, it doesn't matter to me. But I share my experience, I share my story, that somebody will learn from it, somebody will grow from it. If it's not you, it will be somebody else. So even though you may not find value in it and it may not do anything positive for you, trust and believe me, it will for somebody else. All right, let me see what Foreign says. It's possible that you could be making him relevant and he likes it. Making him relevant, how? Making him relevant, because I never really talk about him. I never really pay attention. It don't matter to me. I really don't care. But because of this, I choose to share this. I choose to share this because of the circumstance, the possibilities that are real. We see how things are going these days. You know, and people are, I know there are people who are thinking that I should be just scared, afraid, and ashamed and keep my mouth shut. Well, I do the complete opposite. I can be scared, afraid, and ashamed, but not keep my mouth shut. You understand? A lot of people keep their mouth shut go through stuff, and then when things happen, everybody says, "Oh, I never knew. I never knew that she'll go through that. Lord have mercy, if she didn't tell me. Oh, she never said nothing." You understand me? So I am just leaving it right here. You all know that this is what I am feeling. This is how I feel right now. You know, yes, petrified, terrified. That me don't know why would have come live right behind me. But we can't stop people from live where they want to live. But considering the circumstances under which, you understand me? The door him kicked down will stay in my mind forever. You understand? The threat he made to me that night will stay in my mind forever. If you take my what's it not cloth out and place and make him bust something up in my head. You understand? And that's him want to do. He want to bust something up in my head. I'm going to get my tyrann at what's it not cloth out and place. Kick down the door. Clean off of the inches. You understand my mind? You understand what I mean? So anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it, but I'm sharing it. But we're not going to dwell on it. Kenny said, don't give energy to the madness in your state and do so at once. True talk. Okay, Kenny said. Just said that someone earlier today. Hurt people. Yes. Hurt people. Yeah. Foreign says, is there direct contact? Yes, there is. You know, I told you that we do shared custody. She spends a week here, a week there, a week here, a week there. She has been doing that for 5 years now. She's been doing that week here, week there. I was the one who instituted that, and I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it. I am just saying that right now it scares me that he chose knowing. You understand? If I woke up tomorrow morning, I mean, I don't want to say me overreact or anything, but you're free to say whatever you want to say. If I woke up tomorrow morning and say, somebody who I ended a relationship with, they ended a relationship with me, whatever the case may be, on good terms. I found out that they live down the street or they live next to me or whatever the case may be. I may not have this terror inside of me. Y'all get what I mean? If the father of my older children should have texted me and say, I'm moving down the street, I wouldn't be that terrified. If my first husband texted me and said, Trev, I'm moving down the street from you, I have no reason to be terrified. They're moving down the street. I have no reason to bother me. You all get what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me at all. But when the person who threatened you with a weapon kicked down the door and threatened you, the person who set fire, burned to a crisp, the good, perfectly good functioning car, all because he wanted to send you to prison. When that person, the person who was capable of laying next to you every night and was capable of making multiple false police reports in an effort to give you a consistent thread, to provide a consistent thread of wrongdoings by you, none of which was ever founded to be true. When somebody can do that in secret and still lay beside you every night and smile with you and laugh with you, you understand? And the moment they get up, then call the police and say, I'm afraid of her. Officer, I'm afraid of her. And police say, what she do you? And you cannot tell what she do you. You just at them, officer, I just want to make a report so you all know that I am afraid of her. An officer signed that off as unfounded. Unfounded. And you call another 2 months and you call again and say, officer, I'm afraid of her. Officer said, what should do you? I'm just letting you all know that I am afraid of her. She not do you nothing. You cannot give them a definitive answer as to why you are afraid of her. But just in an attempt to make sure you have a consistent thread of police reports, what you intended to do in the end, I do not know. And I'm not going to speculate here. All I do is tell you all the exact facts. I'm not going to go over the board and say he was going to do this, he was going to. No, I am just saying what happened. You can infer from it what you want. When that individual who has done all these transgressions says, I move in just around the street from you, I have reasons to be afraid. I have reason to be terrified. Yes. But I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm just dropping it right here. Yes, Cher. I'm not going to hide. You know, I have been to hell, literally, and back. And yeah, thank you, Foreign. I'm living. Kenita, no easy, though. Kenita, you're not easy, though. I love you, Satil. You don't know I love you. You are not easy. Yes, Kenita. Exactly. Me not look in the direction, me not care. Yes, me not look in the direction, me not care. But I'm just saying. I am just saying. Exactly. Exactly, Kenita. But I'm sharing with you because that's what it is, and that is how I feel. And so I choose to share it with you all. I'm not gonna lose my mind. I'm not gonna lose sleep. You know, yes. But I'm just telling y'all because I have seen, those of us who have been on the internet, we have seen and heard lots of horror stories. You understand? But everybody's horror story is different. Could some have been avoided? Yes. But that doesn't mean that we should just dismiss everything and say, oh, I know nothing. It could be not anything. I am not trying to figure out, I'm not trying to understand why people do the things they do. I am just here to protect myself and to live my life, or what's left of it, in peace. I'm not troubling nobody, I'm not bothering nobody. Just going mind my business. As I told you, I go to work, go to Walmart, come home, you know, read a book, write a paper, do whatever I gotta do, come on YouTube. I'm just living my life on my terms. All right. Chef is in the house. Welcome, Chef. Chef, you need to be safe on the road. The roads are not easy. I don't know if it's raining where you're at. It is raining where I am. Raining. I mean, it's been raining all day. So be very, very careful when you're driving out there, guys. Be very careful. Chef, be careful on the road. All right. So even though I was going to talk about a few other things, that one is what I wanted to really share with you all. So at least, you know, you all know. No. Foreign says, all I do is read, week, and work. Yes. That's what give me joy. That's what give me fulfillment, Foreign. Work, and read. Yes, that's what give me joy and fulfillment. And I love it. I love it. All right. All right, guys. Let me see who else is here. Who else is in the chat? Guys, do not forget to hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe if you have not yet. Lots of hugs for you, Chef. Lots and lots and lots of hugs. I am running off to go make me some dough as usual in a little bit, but I'm just spending some time with you all. I know this morning, Saturday morning, yesterday my mom didn't come on to do opening of Sabbath. Today is she didn't feel well either. I called her this evening again because I got a few texts where people saying, where is mommy? Why mommy didn't come sing and pray this morning? And so I said, I was tired this morning when I came home, but she wasn't feeling well. I called her this evening to see if she was feeling any better. She wasn't feeling any better. So I was like, all right, then they were asking for you, but since you're not feeling well, go ahead and rest. So whenever she's able to, go ahead and watch the ones before, guys. I mean, rewatch them. Rewatch her singing. Rewatch her praying. And then we will see. Foreign TT said that's actually a song. Which one is that song? Work, 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 and read, read, read. That must be a nice song. You got to send it to me. Read, 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 and work, work, work. If that's all you do, well, that's all I do. That's all I do. And Chef, be safe wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're driving, be safe out there. All right, I'm going to do some housework while I'm at it. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Trev from Trevessence. If it is your first time on my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you for coming. You might also want to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be first to get notified. To all my returning travelers, yay! Thank you for your continued support. All right, guys, I'm going to show you what else is in the news. There has been terrible news, guys. You know I'm a Miami girl. Yes, you all know that I'm a Miami girl. And this week we had a severe tragedy down there in Miami. Before I go any further, before my time is up, let me just play this for you. Those of you, that's the chorus. But Foreign TT say I can't sing this song, but I don't know this song, Foreign. First time I bring that to their search. You have to go send it to me so I can practice it and learn the words. Where is Kenzie to come drop his little one-liners for me? For me to crack out his little one-liners, even though sometimes Kenzie give me some one-liners that I have to crack out with some high notes there that I can't manage, Okay, so guys, I'm going to show you. You all must have heard the news by now. It's been everywhere of the collapse of that 12-story building in Miami. In Surfside to be exact. Surfside is on the eastern side of Miami, down there over Collins Avenue, over that area, close to the beach. Those of you from Miami and you have ever been to Miami Beach, you know, you go over the causeway there. Over there is A1A Collins Avenue, over there, close to the beach. That's where, lots of affluent people live. That's where lots of elderly people who move down from up north to retire in Miami and they want to be in safe communities. That's usually where they go to. And I was so saddened by the news. And every time I watch a video of it on Facebook, online, anywhere, it just grieves my heart. I'm like, what? And I'm waiting for the investigations to come out and say what exactly caused that building to just pancake on it and trap all those people. The last time I heard, they had 4 people dead and 159 people missing. Every day, I mean, for the last 48 hours, I keep saying, I hope those people who are missing went to stay with a friend that night, or they're out of town or something. I don't, all these possibilities, the feel-good possibilities keep coming in my mind. But the reality is that several people have lost their lives. I saw a report this morning where somebody in Miami was giving a press conference and saying it's starting to stench, and you know what that means. It's now over 48 hours since the building came down, and those bodies are trapped under there. So it's starting to stench. There are dead bodies, and also fires are starting to break out. So I'm going to just play a little piece of news from I think it was from ABC News for you all, for those of you who haven't seen it yet.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a major night of news in this country. And we begin tonight with that devastating scene near Miami, the catastrophic condominium collapse in Surfside, Florida. The first call, 1:30 this morning, when most residents were likely asleep. And we warn you tonight, the surveillance from a nearby building showing the collapse is difficult to watch. These are the images of the 12-story condominium coming down in just a matter of seconds. Those who survived it said it sounded like thunder, the roar of the building crumbling to the ground, the cloud of gray smoke filling the air. First responders rushing to the scene, rescuing people from the part of the building still standing. Walls ripped away, bedrooms open to the air. You could see the beds, the furniture, where moments before residents were sleeping. First responders risking their own lives, not knowing if that part of the building would collapse as well. And tonight, new images just coming in. Miami-Dade firefighters now looking for any possible survivors in the parking garage underneath the building. Their bravery going in and the uncertainty whether any more walls or ceilings could give. Families, neighbors hugging one another. So many who did survive this sheltering nearby now, some still in their pajamas. And tonight, here the before and after, the images of the building as it stood for 40 years, built in 1981. And this is what it looks like tonight. A huge part of that building simply gone. This evening, we have it all covered for you. The urgent search underway, our interview with the man who heard that boy under the rubble and what that boy said to him. And of course, the questions. How could this happen? The building just undergoing a recertification process, an inspector reportedly there as recently as yesterday. We have team coverage tonight, beginning with ABC's Victor Oquendo on the scene in Florida.
Tonight, this beachfront condominium in South Florida is a disaster zone.
This whole building right here is gone, the whole back side of it.
Security camera video from an adjacent condo capturing the terrifying moment a portion of Champlain Towers collapsed in Surfside, killing at least 3. And now the urgent but delicate search for the 99 unaccounted for, some feared trapped in the pancaked remains of the complex. Firefighters first on scene, carefully maneuvering slabs of concrete, hearing a voice cry, "Don't leave me, don't leave me," discovering this young boy, one of at least 2 people pulled from the rubble. Around 1:30 a.m., sleeping residents are jolted from bed by a loud noise, some describing it as a clap of thunder, but it wasn't a storm. The back of the building was giving way.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 13 stories.
Those inside running down to the street.
You okay, man?
Yeah, it was like an earthquake.
More than 80 fire rescue vehicles racing to the scene.
I have never seen so many ambulances and police in my life all at once.
Residents seeking refuge on balconies, waving down rescue teams.
We still have people standing upstairs that don't need to be evacuated.
Fire crews raising baskets to bring them to safety. At least 35 pulled from the building.
That building is in imminent danger of collapsing, potentially, and they're up there looking for people in the building. So those guys, those are real heroes.
Search dogs brought in.
And the real heartbreak for me is that, we had the dogs out there this morning looking for people, trying to find people in the rubble. We just didn't get any hits.
Rescuers later shifting their operations to underneath the rubble.
We conducted an assessment, sonar and search cams on the top of the rubble.
The before and after, striking. The condo, 12 stories tall with 136 units. The entire northeast corner of the building facing the beach, destroyed.
From this vantage point along the beach, you get a much better scope of the devastation. Just look, the back half of that building, 55 units now just gone.
This building, home to families, small children. These bunk beds hanging on in what remains of this bedroom. Gabe Neer and his family moved to apartment 111 just months ago.
We just ran for our lives, and it was nothing but just white, thick cloud of dust.
We met Nicholas Fernandez, desperate for word on his close friends, 2 fathers and their daughter staying in his family's condo.
And you've tried calling them, you're trying everything, you can't get a hold of them.
Non-stop with my family, just with the,
having like at least a hope of like maybe the rescue team will hear the cell phone and they will have a clue.
Families gathering, waiting for news, holding photos of their loved ones.
My 12-year-old daughter, who's absolutely like beyond in shock, she's so close to her father.
Soraya Cohen's husband Brad and brother-in-law Gary are among the missing.
Do you still have hope?
Honestly, no.
Why?
Who's going to survive that rubble?
Just really impossible just to imagine what these families are going through, and her answer to your question right there. Let's get to Victor, who's been on the scene since early this morning. And Victor, we were on the air together this afternoon when they revealed that number of the unaccounted for. It's truly staggering, and authorities say they've had real trouble tracking down information because this building in particular had full-time and seasonal residents.
David, that's why this has been such a challenge. This condo, it has full-time residents, seasonal residents likely in and out of town during the winter, and vacationers. Authorities have had to rely on information from neighbors and just word of mouth. Tonight, crews are hopeful that there might still be some pockets in all that rubble where they might be able to find some survivors. The crew will not stop at nightfall. We're told that the workers will simply pursue other paths. Will not stop at nightfall. We're told that the workers will simply pursue other paths.
All right, guys. That was the news. That's what we got from Miami. Guys. That's what we got out of Miami this evening. We know that Florida always wait for Florida to give us the news. Out of Florida always comes some kind of news, and this one this week was not good at all. This one was no good. I mean, just hurts my heart. Just hurts my heart to see, you know, all those families. You know, I keep thinking ahead and saying to myself, when they remove everything from that site, all those people who are going to be confirmed dead. It is, you're welcome, Kenita. It is scary. I mean, that's why I say, guys, we have to love each other. Love each other. Love trumps everything. Love each other, because imagine you go to bed. Those people went to bed. This thing happened at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning. People are sleeping. Some people are sleeping. Some people are just getting ready for bed. People are having a good time with each other. And then, boom, just like that, the building falls down and these people's lives are taken just like that. Dreams that will never be realized. Tomorrows that will never come. And yesterdays that remain only a memory. All right, guys, whatever you do, never forget to take care of those around you and take care of yourself, because in the blink of an eye, you could be gone. If you never get to tell somebody you love them, if you never did a kind deed for them, you won't be able to do it after they are gone. Okay? Next thing, before I go, guys, it's about time that I go. I said it was going to be an hour. All right. But since I am halfway between the 15-minute marker, I am going to run it into the 15-minute marker. So in the meantime, guys, did you all see that? Did you all see that those cows that escaped over there in California? That was another funny point of the week. The cows that escaped the slaughterhouse in California. Some people haven't seen it yet. That was funny. The poor cows. The cow, them tired. They don't want to be killed. They don't want to be eaten. They can sense the fear. They can sense death coming. So the cows took off and ran away. Let me show that video to you all. I have, let me see. I have 5 more minutes before I log out. Let me show you one of the videos of the cows running away.
They went into somebody's yard.
All right, guys, you see the cows there running. What you think would be? Oh, Mr. G, you are there. Hey! Welcome, Mr. G. Farid is stepping off. They're ready to jump over the... Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right. Nikki says they are jumping over the moon. You know what? You know what they are singing, Nikki? I'm running for my life. I'm running for my life. If anybody asks you, what's the matter with you, my dear? Tell them that you are afraid of the knife. Lord have mercy. Welcome, Nikki. Thank you for coming, Nikki. But you come in when I'm almost done, you know. Yeah, that's what the cows singing. The cows are singing that they're running for their lives because they don't want to be slaughtered. I saw the poor cow, them scared of the knife. They are running. I saw just not too long ago, I saw one of the cows, they had caught, like, there were 40 cows, maybe they caught like 39, and there was this one lone cow that refused to go back. They had found her way out yonder. She ran so far away. And she was having a standoff with the police. And now they decided they're probably not going to send her back to the slaughterhouse. They're going to send her to a sanctuary. So that's what happens when you run away from bad situations. You might get a little mercy. So that one is getting some mercy. Instead of being sent back to get slaughtered, that one is being sent to a sanctuary instead. Topaz, you finished watching the game? You finished watching the game, Topaz? Who win? Nikki says, no meat for you guys. Kenida says, no meat for you guys today. Yes, Kenida. No meat. The cow was saying, if you don't think you're not going to have meat today, not me. Uno go on, me I eat grass and I survive. Why uno go and go eat grass too? And that the cow I said, go eat grass too. You know, me eat grass and survive. They don't want to kill me if you uno survive. No, son, go and go eat grass just like me. The cow them took off, ran away. What Nikki said, hey, diddle. The cow jumped over the moon. Yes, so they jumped over the moon. They jumped over the fence. They ripped the fence down. They broke everything up. I mean, one of them I saw got hit by a car, by like a police car, was trying to sideswipe him to see if he could turn him around. He ended up falling to the ground. I don't know how injured he was because the video stopped. You know, I don't know, Kenida, what they're gonna do. They're gonna put her in a sanctuary and turn her into a pet. Yeah, put her in a sanctuary so people can come and, you know, and view her. Children can come. You know, when they put the animals in what, like a zoo or something like that, so children can go and see them. I think that one escaped the knife only because that one was being stubborn and determined that he was not going to go back to the slaughterhouse. So that within the next 6 weeks, when you have a piece of, Nikki said that's easy meat. In the next 6 weeks, when you buy a piece of beef or some cow foot or some cow tail, cow tongue, cow cod, whatever part of the cow you buy in the next few weeks, when you start eating it, think to yourself, is this one of the cows that ran away in California? That might change your mind. about consuming all the meat that we do consume. I'm not a vegan. I'm not anti-meat. I'm just saying. Let me see what Nikki said. People have to survive. Car it down, eat it. Nikki said, what is cold card? Guys, y'all know what is cold card? Cold card can educate Nikki and tell her what is cold card. Google it, Nikki. You are Google certified. Go Google it and see what is cold card. It is the card of the cow. All right. I don't think the cows have it, but the bulls have it. Oh my God, Kenzie, you know you're coming late when I'm just about to wrap up. Kenzie, I was asking for you earlier. I was like, Foreign TTB was telling me some kind of song to sing. I said, I have to wait for Kenzie to give me the little one-liners. But welcome, Kenzie. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, Kenzie, but you come late. Come here, leave now because I got to go to work. Let me see what Kenita said. I wonder who was the leader and come with the Great Escape. I'm wondering too. You see the cows. The cows were just following the leader. I don't know. You know how cows are. You know, when you grow up in the country and you see cows, as soon as one of them jump the fence, the rest of them jumping the fence, and wherever the leader goes, they are following. They are running. Oh, you are at work, Kenzie. You are at work. Okay. Well, you are at work, my friend, and I am heading there. That's where I'm going to be spending the night. So I am going to be going off now, guys. I want to say thank you all for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you who came. There was Kenzie, Nikki, Kenita, Gary, Foreign TTB, Cher was here, Topaz, Chef, Teacher P, several other people, guys. No intentions to forget y'all. I haven't forgotten, you know, who came. Several people came in. Thank you all, each and every one of you who came onto the live. If you did not like yet, go ahead and hit that like button before you leave. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Thank you so much for coming on, guys. And for those of you who are going to be seeing this live after it has been broadcasted, I want to say thank you for coming into my house. And so with that, on another Saturday evening, I'm going to say ciao, peace out, goodbye, guys. Have a fantastic night. And whatever you do, do not forget to take good care of yourselves and each other. Ciao, guys. And let there be love shared among us. Let there be love in our hearts. May now your peace fill this nation. Cause us, O Lord, to arise. Give us a fresh understanding of brotherly love that is real. Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love. Good night, guys.